So 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, sometimes people say 10 words. How much can you say? So 10 words. Well, you can do a word count. I mean, it's very hard to get it down to 10 words. And the first time I did this, it was at an NSA, National Speakers Association meeting, my first time, and the guy said, who would like to give their 7-word pitch? And that's 7 words. Like some, out of college, I'll do it. I'm new, I don't know anybody, no one knows me, I'll do it. So I stood up and I said, hi, I'm Kathy McAfee, I'm a branding expert. And I sat down, and he said to me, good for you, she's a branding expert, isn't that great, good for her. Who cares? What does that have to do with me? So when you give your pitch, you don't want to make it all about how fantastic you are, because they don't care. Who matters? Yeah. Right? You matter. When you're working with me, I need to focus on you. All right? So the 10-second pitch is about communicating the value proposition. So it says here, hi, my name is, or I'm name, and I help who and what. And the value proposition is what I call chunked up. It's the highest possible level. So down here is organized, messy desk. Chunked up is create space and time in your life. Okay, for a lawyer, working with Renee Berman, a small firm, she is a divorce and family attorney lawyer. So, she processes divorce papers, arbitrates divorce, goes through the whole, what does she do? She helps people navigate through the most difficult time in their lives. One of the most difficult times. She helps you make smarter choices so that you can go on to have a happy life. That's chunking up. So divorce processing, you want to get through it, right? And survive it and go on to have a happy life. So this is where asking your clients really important, because in 10 seconds or 10 words or 7 words, you need to communicate that. 30-second pitch, you got a little more time. You can get a little more into how you do it. But do not tell them every detail of how and what you have to offer until they invite you. Okay? So the magic of networking, when you know the conversation's really started, they will say something like, well, that's interesting, tell me more. How do you do that? Now you have permission to dive a little deeper. So the article that I wrote for Judy Gedge, that's one of the core of the article, is you want to get them to say, tell me more. Okay? So in 30 seconds, you just want to, there's a tease going on here to get them to say, tell me more, how do you do that? That's interesting. All right? The other thing in networking before I just came to me is, while it's all about them, make sure that you also have fair play time. Okay? Sometimes you can go to networking situations and the other person talks the whole time. You might even tee them off. So tell me about yourself, and they take over. And you never have any time to get some of your needs met, right? You have to control that situation. Well, that's really interesting, because in my business, we do it this way. Let me tell you a little bit about, you've got to make sure there's equal conversation. Okay? In your pitch, there's a line in there that says, and I'm looking to connect with. Specifically, I want to meet. Most people don't add this to their pitch. Okay? When you're networking, part of it is making a connection here, establishing relationship, but then you helping me connect with other people. So I need to tell you. So today, do it today. I'm looking to meet. Tell them.